Rolling in by the hair on y'all chinny chin chin. How you, sir, this morning?
Tell me what, bad storms going on. I couldn't even get on.
I hear you. Well, good morning, everyone. It is Monday, August 2nd, and you are watching
It
the
is
Aquatic Morning Show.
right on, right on, right on.
And I'm going to tell you right now, I might be a little goofy because I haven't been to bed yet.
Oh Lord,
It was one
poor
of those
thing.
nights. I, you
It
know,
happens.
well, so the shot that I got in my shoulder, it helped. My shoulder feels way better, right? But
Mm,
it's not, I guess, I don't know what the cocktail in it mixture is. I don't know if it's got like celestone in it with cortisone, but I have
mm,
been wired and jittery all weekend. Like, I got some sleep Saturday night, uh, more like early Saturday morning, and then
mm.
every few hours. But I could not sleep last night. I mean, it was just, I couldn't do it. I was
That's
waking up,
strange.
could not do it. But I guarantee you, I'll fall out here soon. Yeah,
Hard.
yeah, yeah. Well, you guys, if you haven't read the bottom of the screen, I already knew Miss Lori also reminded me today is Miss Roxanne's for real birthday. So
For real, for real.
that's right, for real, for real. So let's do what we do. Let's do that. Pin her dollar for her birthday. The
Right on.
Her PayPal is in the link there, and I am sure Miss Lori will stick it in the chat many times throughout our show. So I learned something new. I was on with Skipper yesterday, and
Oh,
we were talking about when you start a show and you can. I've never been able to find my live show prior to it starting live ever.
yeah.
Like, I could never find it. Well, he told me how to find it. And so I
You learned
found
your
it.
little something, something.
I did. I learned me a little something, something. So I've been able to be talking to everybody through YouTube without it showing up 3 different times because I was doing it through StreamYard. So
Right,
I
right.
have already been saying some good mornings, but we're going to start at the top
Cool.
anyway. Chewy was in here at 5:38 a.m., which was when I actually created the stream.
It's just like bam, right there.
Right there, he was on it. And I think that was like 30 minutes before Catfish Terry went live. But
Right on.
Ricky, you made it second this time. That's quite all right, though, dude. Second is fine. And then, of course, me and Miss Zen have been talking about the weather. It's actually raining. It's rear end off here right now.
Yeah, we got flash flood warnings right now
Really? Well,
in
I
my
mean,
little town. Yep.
we were dry. I mean, we went from being, wet all spring, and then,
Mm.
August, we're always dry. Our drought starts from August to October.
Yep.
But
Yep.
we're getting a pretty good, decent amount of rain today. So, fingers
Yeah. It makes me
crossed.
kind of wonder what winter's going to be like
Oh my
again.
gosh, no. We don't.
Uh huh.
It's kind of scary though, isn't it? We've had a really mild for the South. We've had a really mild summer.
Uh huh.
I mean, we're usually have already hit 3 digits for at least a week,
Oh yeah.
2 weeks,
We hit 100 yesterday.
And I'm talking not heat index digits. I'm talking like for
Yeah,
real
actual temp.
digits.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
have not done that yet. We've hit the heat index of 114, but we have not hit 100 yet. So I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that we do not. But
And
that
have a mild
doesn't make
winter.
it, yeah, that makes it kind of scary for the winter though, because you think, okay, we had a mild summer, so it's going to be
Yeah.
a really cold winter, and we don't
Yep.
need that again. We don't need
Yeah. Most definitely.
right? Miss Zen, good morning again. And she tickled me to death. She's like, I'm bored. Can't we start early? I would
The
have if
Zen
nobody
Fish.
else would have been live, but Father Fish was still live, so I didn't want to step on his toes. He's been courteous with us, so
Right
we'll
on.
do
Right
the
on.
same. Scott's Aquatics, good morning, sir. And there's Miss Lori S. Good morning, 3G. How is your back, Greg? And Miss Zen said they got some rain earlier this week. But oh my gosh, bless your heart. It's already 9 a.m. But I understand it's been that way all week. Muppet, good morning, Muppet. And there's Scott's again. Greg's planting tanks. Good morning, Greg's planted tanks. My voice is like in between a horse and like high pitch.
It's from not sleeping.
Yeah. I mean, but you'd think it wouldn't. I mean, and just even though I didn't sleep, though, I mean, I ain't been talking to my fish much throughout the night. I ain't singing to them or anything, so you'd think my voice would be fine. Bigfoot.
There's a new face.
Who?
Ruby Begonia. Is that how you say that? Begonia?
Ooh, I haven't made it
Ruby
there.
Begonia. Good morning.
Melvin, Reef, Dennis, good morning. And Michelle Kinsley, good morning. Rico Stand, New Local Austin, Miss Zinzinger again. And Peplin Creek. Hey, Peplin.
What's up, Peplin? How you doing?
To you, New Local Austin, steroids girly, you will be back on it with no, yeah. I'm worried that when I come off of the steroids, I'm going to tank.
Yeah, crash.
Yeah. Whips World. For his own shots make me spunky too. It's yeah. I mean, usually though, I'll get the shot. That night I won't be able to sleep. But then the next, day I'll be all right. But this has been had it really weird, just really weird. So it must have been something in it to make it last longer.
Yeah. Father Fish, what's going on, young man? Good to see you.
Let me see. Craig Dodry, Craig's Catfish. Father Fish, I did send you an invitation, sir. If you would like to join us, I can send you the link. Just let me know. Rico Stan said that it is very mild. Oh, I missed Patrick Hardy. Hey, Patrick.
I whispered to him.
Okay. At least y'all are prepared and your grid doesn't fail for over a week. Oh.
Let's hope it don't, like it did last year. Or beginning of this year, I should say.
That's right.
That's how I lost all those fish.
Yeah, I know.
So
very mild up
real
here.
soon, I'm going to start looking for a generator.
We have, we're fortunate that my husband's welding machine is also a
generator as well, right?
A generator, that's right. Okay, Father
Power
Fish.
supply.
I'm going to send you I'm going to put the link in chat for Father Fish, you guys.
Whipped World, party time.
All right.
Has anybody seen Alishan this morning by chance?
I don't think I have yet.
All right. Well, if y'all see him before I do, tell him I said a huge thank you.
Okay, what'd he do?
He sent some gift cards to the classroom.
Aww.
Yeah, I was really stoked. I saw that this morning. I came in and started checking email. I was like, oh, wow, how awesome is that? So,
good morning,
to a site I never heard of.
Hey, guys, how are you?
We're good.
Good to see you all.
Yourself?
Yes.
I wanted to hear some more. I want to hear some more about the planted tank, the leaf litter tank.
The natural tank? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Well, this is so exciting. I've been on YouTube now for 2 years.
Wow.
It'll be 2 years the end of August. I signed up September 2019. And Lucas found me in December 2019 and got me to 1,000 by, I think, February of 2020. And we're going to be awfully close to 10,000 by the time our second anniversary rolls around. So pretty excited about that. But we spent most of that time talking about deep substrate,
Yeah.
talking about getting a natural environment. And that's been really critical. But what has happened now is there's been a lot of research in recent months and years in the farming industry, particularly in surrounding no-till farming and setting up environments that that are healthy, wholesome environments that you can put plants in, they're going to grow.
Right.
You don't have to do anything to it by using humus. The key is humus. So, and then along with that has also been research studying the health of streams, rivers, creeks, flowing water. And they've discovered that the healthiest ones are the ones that have the most leaf litter in them, because that leaf litter is the foundation of the food web. It's the basis of food in the system. It's broken down by mycelium, by fungus, and by bacteria into material that microscopic animals can eat. And it's those microscopic animals, that microscopic life, that form the foundational food for baby fish and little tiny fish. And unless you can feed them, nothing else gets fed.
Right.
So what we're doing is we're taking the deep sand bed and we're adding to it a layer of humus, a layer of mulch, which is deteriorating leaf matter and twigs and so forth, mixing that in the top inch or so of sand and laying a layer of it in there in order to be able to support the development of that microscopic fauna. When that happens, as that happens, your fish that are living in the tank, the little fish, are able to find natural food, and you don't need to feed them anymore. Now, isn't this interesting? You literally
Dig that.
feeding your tank with leaves. Literally.
Interesting. Very interesting
Wow.
approach, that's for sure. I dig it.
So this is what my feeling is. This is really on the cutting edge of fish keeping. It's really the most advanced approach to being able to maintain fish, because you're not running around like a chicken with its head cut off, trying to do water changes, trying to keep filters changed, trying to keep the right kind of chemical in there, trying to feed the right fish, all this stuff that you do
Right.
when you've got multi-tank syndrome and trying to keep all these fish alive. And then you get sick or you leave town or something happens and half of them die. And it happens over and over and over and over again. Why can't we learn? You don't need to keep fish that way. You really don't. If you're having to keep your hands in that tank to keep it going, you're doing something wrong. That
Oh,
is,
I agree.
you're not doing something right.
Is there a difference between somebody that has a like display tank that they're doing deep substrate and the leaf litter and doing it that way, and then someone that is doing breeding and most of their tanks are overstocked, and so it wouldn't work for someone that is doing it that way, right?
It's not a commercial system, although in point of fact, most of the farmers who are farming tropical fish are farming them in outdoor dirt ponds. They're outdoor dirt ponds. They're in the wild. In fact, that's how most of the tropical fish that are in the industry that you get in their tanks, that's how they're born and raised. But it's not really, what it's appropriate for is the hobbyist. Because the hobbyist is not trying to produce 10,000 guppies.
True.
It's trying to produce a dozen or 2 dozen.
But
You do that best in a natural environment.
it could help when it comes to raising babies on the commercial side of it, because you would raise the babies faster if they're eating all the time.
And that is exactly what the farmers do. They actually, when they're preparing a pond, they kill off the pond, kill off everything in it. And
Really?
then they put what is it? Soy soy seed, soy mulch in it, which causes an explosion of microfauna, of paramecium and other microscopic animals. They then throw their babies in there.
Yeah.
And that's how their babies grow. So their babies are going into a wild, natural environment that's loaded with food, and that's how they get them going. And that's standard operating procedure for the fish farming industry.
And it makes a lot of sense. I mean,
Yeah, they're not going in feeding microworms every day
yeah.
to feed their baby fish. We
Right.
do that,
Right.
we do that because we're doing it on a very limited, very small basis. But when you're raising 1 million fish a year, you can't do that. You've got to depend on natural systems to be able to make it work, or you're out of business.
Now, do you think that's why over in like Thailand, where all the bettas and all the betta babies come from, and they raise them so fast? That's why they can raise them up to full grown and ready to ship off at 3 to 4 months.
There are two different approaches. The European approach is to do greenhouse to raise greenhouse fish. So they're raising in a much more controlled environment. Now they do provide that natural food, but they're doing it in a way that keeps the dragon larvae out, keeps the snakes and the turtles out, keeps all of the predators out. We are able to maintain a larger number of the hatch because they're not being eaten up by predators, as opposed to the Far East and Florida where they're raised in dirt ponds. And that's really what I'm referring to.
And so if they're raised outside, they may eat more and grow quicker, but they have the added fact of being bait.
Well, they're predators. Yeah, they're predators.
Yeah.
You go into any fish farm, and the first thing you'll see that'll freak you out is snakes, water snakes. If they're outdoor ponds, the ponds are full of snakes. They sit out there with a BB gun or an air gun killing snakes. Once a month, they go out and kill snakes. And then cormorants come in. Cormorants, and the worst of it are the
Dragonfly?
No, not those. The big animal. It's a big animal. Otters. When otters get in them, they wipe it out. They kill everything just for the sheer joy of killing.
Otters. Y'all have otters in Florida?
Oh, we have otters in Florida. You bet we do. And they will destroy a pond in a day.
But we have nutria rats too. Nutria rats.
You have nutria rats?
Yeah, we have nutria rats and beavers.
Do you really?
And otters.
They're supposed to be a good pet. I've heard nutria rats are a good pet. Yeah.
They're ugly.
They get right big.
They really do.
Yeah, but they're sweet ugly. They're not ugly.
They look like, they do. They look just like a beaver, but
yeah, they do.
the size of a beaver.
They're real cute face, and they're monsters. They're big.
They're huge.
Big animals.
They are huge, but they're such a nuisance here.
Well, they need to be eaten. You know what? Another nuisance is the plecostomus. They get 3 foot long, and that's a real nuisance.
Yeah,
Are they eating them?
Yeah, we're doing a series on invasive species as a part of our Discord group. We've got the first video up already. I'll try to get the link. If you get over there, you'll be able to find it. I'm going to be doing another one but the plecostomus is absolutely destroying waterways. They get into the banks of canals, dig holes in them in order to make their nests in the canals. The walls of the canals collapse.
Caving in.
Right. So
They cave in on them. Yeah, they're awful, and they obliterate whole populations of fish.
Oh, wow.
But here's the key. They're really good to eat.
Really?
Yeah, I'm down.
Really are.
I
But
mean,
what you got to do is you
are
got
they
to. Yeah, no, they're not scaleless. They're armored.
they're armored.
They're armored. So what you do is you prepare them the same way an armadillo is prepared. You gut them and you throw them on the fire or in the oven.
Just like that.
Just like that. And then you scoop the meat out.
Oh.
And somebody said it tastes like pork. I don't know about
I don't
fish
know.
that tastes like pork,
They made pleco
But-
stuff in Peru.
but
and
it's
Florida.
supposed to be really good. So I've got this plan to set up a booth at the next state fair selling Placostabus on a stick.
Right on. Right on.
I will be there
Got
supporting
a
you.
pleco
Be
sir.
on the steak.
Wow. Well, I mean, you know, a chocolate corn dog. I mean, come on. What are, you know, what else?
Really?
Yeah.
I caught your
Hey,
comment.
everybody's got a
yesterday,
gimmick, man.
Jess.
What?
When I was talking about doing this auctioneer thing.
Oh, yeah.
I am so excited about this. I've been working on it. I'm
Uh-oh.
talking faster. Have you noticed I'm talking faster?
You talking faster.
I really am. You know, and I kind of like it because that's what people tell me, Father Fish, you talk so slow. I have to increase the speed of my video to be able to keep up. So
Starting to talk like a Chicagoan, you know.
yeah, it's fun. I'm enjoying it. Making me think faster too.
My mom told me the entire time, I mean, and still does to this day, Jess, slow down. I can't understand you. You talk too damn fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten into it's just laziness. Talking
Big
slow is
city.
laziness.
Big City
Oh,
Betas, Miss Carrie and Miss Susan all just came in. Good morning, ladies.
We're looking forward to her moving to Florida. She's going to be in Florida.
And speaking of, I have
Be a Floridian.
her website. You guys, I have her website. I still have it pulled up, actually. Let's see. I'm going to put it in the chat. She's got some betas still for sale.
Oh,
Cute
cool.
little site she's got put up. Yep. And that
I looked at that yesterday, as a matter of fact.
gonna help get her to down to Florida now that she's getting well from the surgery.
That's good.
Yes.
Great. Good to hear it. That's
Still
good.
in ya?
Still in ya. What's up?
I'll have to get up and visit her when she gets down here.
So when did the auctioneer thing come about?
Well, you know, tropical fish clubs all have auctions. Nearly all of them. And usually, what, Rocco?
No, you just made me remember something I wanted to tell you guys.
Go ahead and say it.
Well, you know how we're doing the whole classroom thing, right?
Yeah.
The whole sponsor of the classroom. We're gonna have a grade school aquarium club.
Oh, fabulous.
We're gonna,
Oh, I love
try
it.
to get one put together. Yeah, so we're
love
gonna present that one to the principal in this district. But everybody's telling us that's a great idea. You won't have an issue or a problem with all doing that. So we're trying to figure out
That's
we're gonna meet like every 2 weeks or once a month or once a week or But then I might be coming to ask you guys, hey, if you're not busy, during the day or during the afternoon, sometime you could do a virtual kind of a talk.
Oh,
to the
wouldn't that
kids
be
for,
fun? You bet.
15
How
to
many
30
of-
minutes or
Hey,
something like
that's
that.
a way for because Father Fish has been trying to get on Sundays. He's been trying to make his Sunday stream more kid
Family friendly, yeah. For
Oh,
kids.
way cool.
God, that would be really cool to be able to kind of integrate some of those
Yeah,
kids
that'd be
on
great.
the show on Sundays.
Great.
Somebody over in Discord made the comment, what could be better in a classroom than a natural tank with all kind of natural life living in it.
Why
We
not?
can actually see all this interacting to be able to really understand what a natural environment is.
I remember having
Maybe-
I was in elementary school, but I remember one of my teachers having an aquarium, and then we had the hamsters or the guinea pig. So, I mean, we, had a few different things, but it was only one grade and one classroom.
Yeah.
And I want to say it was my 7th grade science.
Right on.
And I think that's biological, I don't know, something like that.
And that was really cool earlier because when you were talking about doing the leaf litter and all that,
Yeah.
and how it all works, the smaller organisms, the bigger, like a big circle of life, basically,
Right.
I thought, wow, that would be so cool to teach those kids.
That's exactly
Yes.
right.
Aquarium.
That's right. Yep. And
How
you can
awesome
see
would
it.
that be?
You can see it happening.
Right?
Yeah,
You see it
just
right in front
perfect.
of you.
Yeah.
So, are
Way
you going
cool,
to
man.
teach it, Rocco, or is your
Well, I'll be
wife
helping
gonna teach
out.
it? Yeah.
I'll be helping out a lot, yeah. But like I said, I really want to try to get the kids aquarium club going, and it because like trying to practice what I preach. We got to get kids into the hobby. We got to get
Yep.
Oh
otherwise
yeah,
this is just going to
absolutely.
go away.
Right.
That's it.
And what better way to do that? And at the end of the year, like Fishy Biz was saying, we have a bunch of guppies. Give a kid a couple guppies and have them take them home. Yeah, I mean if their parents allow them. But just
Really.
get them into it.
Roxy's
That's the
birthday
thing.
is today.
Yes, it
Happy
is.
birthday to Roxanne.
We do pin a dollar for your birthday. So
Oh, that's nice.
if there's
I
30,
can't do links. You can't do links on where are we on this on StreamYard. You can't click on links on StreamYard.
no, you have to go over to.
Got to go over. And if I do that, I got to cut out the volume. It just cuts.
You can do it afterwards.
I will. Absolutely. Listen, I need to go. I need to take my car up and get
Thanks
it
for
repaired.
calling in.
Turns out Frank is not going to be able to go out collecting with me today.
Aw.
His mother's husband just died this morning.
Oh,
So he's going to be
man.
spending the day with her.
yeah,
Well, he's been very ill for a long time, so it's really a blessing.
right.
But she's upset, of course. So
Oh,
Frank
man,
wants to spend the day
bless
with him. Try to teach Frank to be sweet.
Yes. Yes. Tell him to be
I
sweet.
remember that comment you made earlier. What'd you say? It was sweet, ugly.
Sweet, yeah, right.
I'm gonna remember that one next time. Next time I look in the mirror and go, "Ooh, oh, but you're a sweet, ugly Rocko."
Right, that's right. Any nice gentleman is.
Right.
I don't know how I would take that if somebody told me, "Oh, Jess, you're just sweet ugly."
Right. But you're sweet,
Really?
ugly. It's like,
All men are ugly, but you're sweet ugly.
Right.
Well, tell Frank he's definitely in our prayers, and
Right,
thank you for
for
coming
sure.
up and joining us, Father Fish, anytime.
Thank you. Love you guys.
Bye, love you too.
God bless you, brother.
You want to
Good
take
job.
me off? Or I don't know.
It doesn't matter whichever way you want me to do it.
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Love that guy.
Of course. All
That guy's
right.
Too much.
503 Aquatics. Good morning, Shayna. How are ya? And Miss Amber said leaf litter promotes so much microfauna, essential for
Yes.
some species, not just because of the tannins and the pH effect. Like, I don't know what that word is.
So wouldn't that be the kind of the same thing as putting what do they call those Indian almond leaves and
Yeah.
stuff like that in there?
Yes. Yeah, but I think instead of starting out with a fresh new leaf,
Yeah.
I think it's more you start out with already
Decomposing leaves,
that are,
basically.
that are breaking down. Right. I
Gotcha,
believe is the way that's going. Patrick Poulsen. I think I'm saying that right. Poulsen. Good morning. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Hey, Sharpie. How are ya? Ewok. Woogie hugs and You're so
But no,
funny.
Good morning, man.
Okay, what she said. Months to do its thing and for the nitrogen cycle to adjust before it's stable. How long does it take one, Amber? If you did it, like, say I've already got a dirted tank, and I mean, for the most part, all I do is add water to it. I don't vacuum it or anything. So if I just got a bunch of my Indian almond leaves that were already breaking down in some of my other tanks, I could just grab those and throw those in that dirted tank. And that's already cycled. But if you were starting from scratch, would it take a cycled tank, or would it take a tank longer to cycle, or would it make a difference? Does that make sense? Am I saying it right? Like, is it going to make the nitrogen cycle go faster because it's more natural? Because like my ponds outside, I mean, they don't really go through a cycle. I mean, I guess they do, but they don't. Or it's so minute that we never see it. I don't know. My fish tanks and aquatics, good morning. And if I have missed you, please let me know you're here.
That's right.
We are at 40.
At least you're not saying, please, if I missed you, go ahead and just kick Rocko real hard. I'm glad we didn't go that way because I'm kind of beat up today.
Don't do that. Okay,
all this rain is killing me.
Well, when you're changing the pH of a tank and the types of nitrogen bacteria as well, so either way, the tank is likely to reestablish a new cycle and a bacteria colony. It's part of why when people make a tank black water, they get a massive bacteria bloom because different pH has different types of neither bacteria. If you have a dirty tank, with a deep substrate and you add leaf litter into the sand for the last inch, your tank will be cycled at that point. You just don't add too many fish too fast. Texas Fish, good morning. How are you? And Ruby Begonia, I finally got to say good morning to you as well. In my experience,
yawn
helps speed up. I would think it would help speed it up, but I do understand what Amber's saying because the dark water leaf litter stuff also brings down your pH. So that brings you to another thing. If you've got guppies that like a high pH, would you necessarily want them in that style of tank?
I want to do one of those tanks here
at your house.
I've got one at the house, so that way I can, before I actually put it into effect in the school.
Yeah,
I want to do one here because I don't want to put a bunch of nice fish in there that y'all, especially a lot of ones that you guys are donating.
Yeah,
I want to go ahead and throw them in there and then have them die. So I think I'll do that with some of my own fish here first, and then we'll try it over there.
I did it. I guess when I first met Fatherfish, I did it. But I'm not a very patient person, and so I went out and I got some clay out of my yard that I thought was clean, and I brought it in. And I put it in. It
wasn't clean.
Oh, no, it was. It actually worked out fine. Yeah, no, it did. It worked out fine. Cool. But that doesn't mean that will for everybody. So do not do what I did. But I did do it. And it worked out great. And that actually has been the only tank in my fish room that I have not changed anything. I haven't. I mean, I might have added some sand to it, but I haven't changed anything. I mean, it's just there. It's been stable. In fact, that tank really didn't even cycle. Like it was just done. And I've left it alone. I've got guppies in it, and the actual guppies that I have in it, they don't eat their babies, so they just keep multiplying.
There you go.
I mean, that has worked out for me. I only have one that I use that way, but the other ones I have, I buy the Eco Complete instead of using the sand or the clay
That's
out
what
of
I
my
use.
yard.
I like Eco Complete.
Yeah, for the others. And then I still do the Eco Complete and I still put sand down if I'm not doing a bare bottom tank. But we all know the reason what I was going through with mine and why I went to bare bottom with a bunch of them. But now I'm slowly going back to planted because my fish breed better and I have more babies
Absolutely.
in a planted tank. That's me. I mean, it just. But
It seems to be that way with me too, though.
I've got all of those bugs I was trying to get rid of. Still trying to get rid of some of them. Oh, speaking of donated fish, Rocko, I was unable to catch the platy with a bait net, so next is the trap. I got 3 juveniles trapped in a
cool
puddle. I will keep you updated. Awesome.
Fantastic.
Jimmy P, I have noticed you, sweetheart. I just haven't said your name. But I have been reading. Yes, I see. You're on your second donut.
That's pretty cool, though, that Michael's going out there to catch wild fish to put in the classroom tank.
That's cool.
That's way cool.
That's cool. Because I told you I'd give you some guppies and I'd give you some cribbins. I'll give whatever you want. But for the kids, I don't mind. Just
way
tell me
cool.
what you want. Because you were still undecided about which way you wanted to go. Did you want to go live bearers or did you want to go cichlids?
I think we're gonna do live bearers for sure.
And I think that's
sure.
a very, very good idea. I think that the kids being able to continue to see that cycle of life.
Right. Well, that's why, and plus I was telling my girl, I said, how awesome is that? They get to see all these really cool things. They can use this as a tool to chill out, relax, kind of woosah, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But not only that, they can see how in the aquarium hobby, if you have guppies and plecos, how you can take them to your LFS, make money, to buy your food or whatever have you, and you don't have to spend a whole lot of money to make this hobby work. So
that's right.
Maybe kind of give them the idea, hey, if I don't got to spend a lot of money, I can have a lot of fun with this.
Yeah.
So, but we all know what happens later on.
Well,
one tank turns into 30 tanks.
Yeah. But that's good. If that happens, that means that the hobby is continuing to grow and we're doing something
exactly.
Right.
Absolutely.
Tannins don't cause the change in pH. It is caused by the decomposition of botanicals or wood. It can take a while for that to happen. Oh, well, I just learned something. I thought it was the tannins that dropped the pH. Huh. Where have you been all my life, Amber? So I got 5 platinum white mollies. 5 platinum white mollies. Inside 4 hours, I had babies. All been eaten now, but that's kind of what they're for.
Wow.
A platinum, a solid white,
I've never seen
platinum molly. I haven't
seen that either.
No.
Never seen that.
So it kind of sucks to eat the baby Sharpie. You can add rhubarb tea to a tank and it will add tannins but not affect the pH in any way because you're not adding any of the organic matter.
Just the tea. So that's like a big 20 gallons worth of iced tea or sweet tea or just not sweet. Just some sun tea. There you go. 20 gallons of sun tea.
Well, so I guess it's the same as the like buying the tannin in the bottle. So if you put tannin in it from the bottle, it's not going to change the pH. It's just going to change the color. But if it doesn't have the does it still give the homeopathic stuff to the bettas or to the fish?
You would think so. You would think so.
Well, if it's not changing the pH and it's not really,
they don't need to change the pH.
Then
It's kind of like saying, okay, if I put I don't know, if I put General Cure in my tank, is that going to change the pH of my tank if I put General Cure in there? No, it shouldn't. If it does, it'll be slightly. But so that's what I'm saying. If you put just a tea in there, it's still going to have the homeopathic effects. It just won't. It just won't change the pH because you're not going to have any material, actual material in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But so when
I mean, that would be my guess. That would be my guess.
yes, it still has all the beneficial health effects. Awesome. Antibacterial and microbial. Can have a calming effect and promote slime coat health. Yeah. Those two Achilles females that I've got that healing, I've got catappa leaves in there with them too.
Right. Now what's the difference between a catappa leaf and an almond leaf?
Same.
I'm sure there's like different bush, maybe different trees.
Same. It's like you got an oak tree, but you got live oak. You've got
right. But I'm saying, is there a difference in the actual leaf, the benefits of either one of those leaves, or they both do the same exact thing?
I believe they do the same thing.
Okay. I mean, I've seen, some places, they preach about the Indian almond leaf. Got to have Indian almond leaves, and then some people say, oh no, catappa leaves will do just fine.
Yeah.
So I never knew. That's why I was
think it's the kind of like the same thing. Like we have live oaks. You've got all kind of different oaks. You got all kind of different magnolias, but
gotcha.
It's all,
Gotcha.
So
it's kind of like if you like a Ford or a Chevy.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep. All right, you guys, we have already passed the 30-minute mark for this morning's, but we're going to go ahead and take that 30-minute mark break for about, 2-3 minutes. We're going to play Fish Nerd. So get ready, turn up your bass, and we're going to listen to Fish Nerd from one of our sponsors, which is Jason from
Every room in the house.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Jason with Aquariums. Thanks for joining me. What the heck is that noise? Do you guys hear that? What the heck is that noise?
I'm a fish nerd, a fish nerd, a fish nerd, a fish nerd. I got 400 tanks in every room of my house. There's not a prayer in the world of me finding a spouse. I'm spilling water on the floor and all over the wall. No matter if it's carpet, I'm ruining it all. I'm a fish nerd, a fish nerd, a fish nerd, a fish nerd. Scientific names just rolling out my mouth. I love cichlids from the north and plecos from the south. There's a whole lot of folks up in the fish fam. There's Corey and Bob and Jadrin. I'm a fish nerd, a fish nerd, fish nerd, a fish nerd. Petco and Walmart, stop killing my fish. I'm tired of rescuing betas that are dying in a dish. Every employee, they just seem to be lost, selling Oscars with guppies, but at what cost? I'm a fish nerd, a fish nerd, fish nerd, a fish nerd. It's Saturday again, heading to the fish store. I'm addicted to fish, I need more and more. I keep buying more fish, and I don't have the room. I'll put them in the bathtub, let the buying resume. I'm a fish nerd, a fish nerd, fish nerd, a fish nerd. Doing water changes all day and night. I can't get the pH where it seems just right. I do 10, 20, or 30%. So many fish, they need to pay me rent. Fish nerd, a fish nerd, fish nerd, a fish nerd. Sucking up the watercraft going up my nose. I can't seem to stop making fish room videos. YouTube, I love you, but you ain't paying squat. Gotta keep a real job, don't like it a lot. I'm a fish nerd, a fish nerd, fish nerd, a fish nerd, fish nerd, a fish nerd, fish nerd, a fish nerd.
First, and I am talking and I was muted. Oops. So I was saying that was Jason from Jordan Aquatics with giving us the fish nerd for the first quarter of the day. Give me just a second, you guys, to get my thoughts gathered back up. I went and grabbed me another thing of coffee. Okay. Miss Amber said that they're the same. The Indian almond leaf comes from the tree, Latin name, Terminilla catappa. So Indian almond leaves come from the catappa tree. Same thing. Ooh, Sharpie sent me a picture of the mollies, you guys. Hang on just a second. I'm going to show. You don't care if I show, do you, Sharpie? I guess I make sure that I can show first. Fishon! Good morning, Fishon. Well, I gotta find it. Okay, there it is. Should have audio, so there. Oh, sweet. Those are pretty. Wait, that's where I'm at. So there's two of them, two pictures. Okay, there's another one. Those are really pretty, Sharpie. I like mollies. I like balloon mollies. I got balloon mollies. I like them. I think they're so funny with their big old lips and their big old pot bellies. Are they platinum leer tails? Miss Zen Ginger is asking anyone shrimp with dwarf rasboras in a 20-gallon with about 2.5 inches of substrate. Can I drain it to a third of the water and move it safely, or do I have to move all of the critters and drain? I'd leave them all in there. That's what I would do. In fact, that's what I have done. When I've moved tanks, I don't take everything out. I just lower the water as far as I can. I might take out some of the things that are heavy, that if there's like big rock or something in the tank, but I will carry it with just water in it.
I used to do it that way until my shoulder got screwed up. So now I just kind of, I'll take all the critters out, put them in a bucket, then I'll move the tank, then I'll put everything back.
I guess it just depends on how much you can carry.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to bust the bottom of the tank out either, but
Yeah, right. That's why I said, like, if you have like something heavy in the tank, take it out. But
exactly,
if it's pretty, me too, Amber. I live on the edge too. I try to make it as simple as possible.
Exactly.
Yeah, I haven't. Okay. There. Thank you for sharing that, Sharpie.
Absolutely. Those are really pretty fish.
I think so.
It was funny because I was sitting there going, oh, wow, look. And I was muted.
They are Mandy. 5 for 10. I got them cheap. What do you mean they are Mandy? Is that their name? Like, that's the color, Mandy? I don't know. I don't understand. Also found out yesterday that I am literally the only supplier of cherry shrimp your LFS has at the moment. No wonder they want them. I
Wow,
see
no kidding.
PetSmart and Petco are now carrying shrimp. But you know what they say you know what it says on the tag? Did you read the tag? It says Caridina and Neocaridina.
Impossible. It's either one or the other.
Exactly. And
One second.
I wasn't in a arguing mood, I guess. So I didn't even go there with them, but I did notice that it said Caridina and then Neocaridina. And I'm like, wait, you can't do that. That's right, Amber. We live on the edge. I was filling these tanks up back here on this row in the middle of the room. And there is no doubt, you guys, there is an inch difference from the front of that tank to the back of that tank. So that means I've got this room slanting towards the betta barracks. It's kind of scary. Kind of scary. All right, you guys, it's been a lively first hour. I'm going to do yesterday's rewind. I didn't do it for the whole weekend because I didn't I wasn't around for Saturday midday or anything on Saturday really, but I do have yesterday's rewind. So I do apologize for anybody that did stream on Saturday and I didn't get to see it, but I'm going to try and get better. Maybe I'll nominate Rocko for Saturdays. When I hear a loud crash in another room of the house, my heart absolutely stops. I know, right? You're like, oh my God, I hope that wasn't. All right, yesterday's rerun, Sharpie. And this may not be in the exact order because some people stream at the same time. So, but Sharpie and 503 Aquatics, Miss Brianna, Miss Carrie, Science Gal Aquatics, Father Fish and Mary Page, Skipper's Aquatics, and I was on with Skipper yesterday evening. We were supposed to have Bob, but Bob, I guess, had something come up. We hope that everything is okay, that it wasn't nothing major, but just a mishap. And then Aquarium Co-op also did a stream. Corey did a stream and actually talked about 503 Shayna and Rico. So that's cool for him to be acknowledging some of the smaller streams. Then we have Miss Susie Q Aquatics. We had Mr. Bob Kaler's Aquatics. And Terry did a pop-up stream for a little while, and then Kevin's Canines and Aquatics, or Aquariums and Canines. I made the name up, but I can't even remember it myself. So those were yesterday's rewinds. And then this morning started off with Catfish Terry, bright and early. He was on the lake and still may be on the lake. And then also Father Fish, and now you're listening to the Aquatic Morning Show. So I will have Rocko closer to the later part of the stream. We will do the ones that we know of that are coming up today. Kevin's Canines and Aquatics. That's it, Miss Lori. You know, and I made the name up for him. I can't even remember it. That's okay. Once I had an entire rack of bedded. Oh my gosh. It was a horrible flood of bedded and water just pouring out under the grotto place. floor. Ah! No. Oh my gosh. Right? Did you manage to save them all? Well, of course you did. It's Amber. Even if you just like grabbed them all and threw them all in a bucket until you can get jars back all together and everything. I've gotten used to loud noises in different rooms. Dude, you've got ghosts, so and nothing should surprise you. Before draining into my downstairs neighborhood or neighbor's apartment, needless to say, I was evicted. Oh no!
Damn.
Oh my god! Oh, geek boy.
That's crazy. Geek boy. Hola, ¿cómo está, amigo?
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
No, I'm laughing at her. I think it's funny as hell. Now you watch.
I mean, I can just imagine it. I mean, I'm sitting. I can just
Exactly.
see it playing out in my head. The least said no fish tanks. Do they?
Let me guess. The lease said no fish tanks, right?
Can they? Do they do that with apartments? Do they say they can't have fish tanks?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Really? I've never. Well, I've lived in a government apartment once, but not for long. And I honestly couldn't tell you what the lease said. I just kind of did what I
Right.
wanted to anyway. I had my dogs. I didn't have fish
Oh.
tanks then, but
2 more packages, Geek Boy.
what?
Holy cow!
He
Geek
sent you
Boy
2
said
more?
he's- 2 more, yeah. And it was crazy too, because he sent me an email, and I answered it like that evening. I answered it, and the next morning they were on my porch. The first package was on my porch. I was like, "What the? Yeah." I was like, "Holy cow! That got here like super fast."
Wow.
Yeah. Like,
You
how the
see
hell
how
did you do
weird this
that?
is? I haven't had a bite or any kind of interest in any of my guppies for like months now. And
Uh-huh.
I just haven't been promoting them either, though, you know.
Right,
And Friday, back to back, I had people buy guppies. And I was like,
way cool.
what the heck? How? Well, you know what happened? One of our lovely sponsors, my sister,
Oh, so
getting our stuff out there on the social medias. Yeah.
way cool. Way cool.
So, one of them was bought from Get Girls because I have not paid my website.
Oh, your dues thingy.
Yeah. So, you can't buy them off my website at the moment, but you can still get them from either Get Gills or Our Fish Collective. And so that's what they did. And I've got 2 sets of guppies to ship out today. I'm so excited.
How awesome!
I need to get on that because I've got guppies ready to go. Like every strain I
Right.
have, except for the 2 that I bought last weekend, I've got nice pairs and trios that are ready. I just,
Right. Well, I know I personally want to buy some of those ones yet.
yeah, the dark dragons, the big ear dark
Yes.
dragons. Yes. Yep.
I want to buy those. For
They're
me, though,
ready.
I'm going to buy them.
They're ready. So let me
Right
know.
on, right on.
If Mary could have
Right
pets,
on, right on.
she would have Pleco grow out tanks by now. Mary who? Wait, I'm missing something. Oh, my better
Oh.
half. Hang on. There's the rest of it. My better half, Mary, is renting. She's not allowed any pets at all.
Oh,
Wow. If she could, she would have
that sucks.
Pleco grow outs. Wow.
Right. I was going to tell you too, because I'm trying, it's like the last, I don't know, week or so, it's been nothing about, nothing for me. It's always been about the classroom thing, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah.
So I was on, God, what's an app called? Is it, no, not Etsy, OfferUp.
Okay.
I started going through Offer, because, if I can find a good deal and save her money,
Uh-huh.
she can use it for other stuff. By God, I'm going to do it.
Right.
And in my journey to find her stuff that she could use,
Uh-huh.
I found one of my like dream tanks for $50.
What?
33-gallon long.
Where? Oh,
It's right here in San Antonio. Some
oh.
guy's getting out of the hobby. So he's telling me, yeah, I'm getting out of the hobby. I'm just getting rid of everything. And I was like, "Ooh, hey, wait a minute. And that's when I told him, I said, well, my girl's a teacher here in Seguin and da-da-da-da-da-da. And
Yeah,
this is what we're
right.
doing. He's like, well, let me see what else I can find. So I'm like, all right, cool. I said, well, I'll be by on Tuesday, and cause that's when I get paid, and I'll go ahead and pick one of those up, pick that tank up for me. And he says, well, I think I might have a couple 20s too. So I'm like, shoot, yeah, if you want to give me a couple 20s for the classroom, we'll use them.
Wow. Hook up,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
That's
But
great.
yeah, I found that 33. So I'm like, man, I always wanted to do a 33-gallon long with nothing but tiger endlers.
Tiger endlers.
Yeah. The yellow tiger endlers.
Yeah. Hey, do you remember me telling you when I got my I bought those 3 plecos? No, not plecos, pea puckers. That there was
Yeah.
a little baby fish in the bag with them when I brought them home, and I didn't have no
Really?
clue what kind of fish it was at all.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's a male endler.
What? Way cool.
I have no clue what kind he is or anything. So if you like endlers like that, I'm gonna send him to you. When I send you
got
these
a tank
guppies, I'm
full
gonna
of
send you
endlers
with
right
them.
now.
Do what?
Yeah. I got a tank full of the yellow tiger endlers right now.
Okay. He's I don't think I
What
would call
color
him
is
a
he?
yellow tiger. He's got different like bar colors on him.
He got a big a black bar on him somewhere. It's probably a
He's
black
got
bar
an
endler.
orange bar and a blue bar.
Ooh. Those, what are they called? I've seen them. I know what you're talking about, and I can't remember.
Yeah. And he's
I
got
don't wanna-
like a spade tail. It's not like a regular. He's
Yeah.
got like a spade tail.
They call them like the Santa Marias or something like that. I think they're called. I can't remember.
Hey, Rocko,
But they're pretty though.
just for a minute, okay?
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked. Pretty stoked. Kenny E, what is going on, brother? Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. So, yeah, I tracked down a 33-gallon long, and that's just like been one of my like dream tanks for a while. So I want to go pick it up, and I think I'm gonna do plecos and endlers in that one. I think it'll be cool. Way cool. Way cool. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm gonna try to do is like, I know I've been saying this now for like 2 months, is I really want to get this back here all cleared out and bring my big rack back here. Like on my old videos, you might have seen it. On some of my old videos had that big the red husky rack from Home Depot. I got that set up over there, and I got, let's see, 1, 2, 5, 9 tanks on there. I got room for one more tank on there, so I can put 10 tanks on there if I really wanted to, depending on whatever ones. But the dimensions of a 33 long are the same as a 55 gallon, except just shorter. It's not as tall from bottom to top. It's like it's been almost cut in half. I want to say it's 12 inches tall. I think it is 12 inches. It's the same. Oh, I take that back. It's 3/4 of an inch taller than a 20-gallon long, and then it's the length of a 55 and the same depth from front to back as a 55. So it's going to look pretty cool. I'm hoping, and I really think I want to put it on the very top shelf up there. Roger. Exactly, Zen. So that's why I would really like to put it on the top shelf. And maybe I don't know, put a 10 on each side. Maybe I don't know if I can finish it that way. Yeah, it does. Sharpie. It would be excellent for Shelly's. And unfortunately, I know my bearded dragon. He's gonna be almost 6 years old real soon. So I know his time is limited. I'm pretty sure. Because I don't think they live too much farther past 5-6 years. So unfortunately, I got him shortly after my girl and I started dating, and we've been together now almost 6 years. So when it happens, I want a 33 long. Man, you and me both, man. I think that'd be so cool. That's a hell of a nightstand to fit that. Girl, if you want to send them, please do. Shoot, yeah. I wouldn't mind it. Especially if we ended up doing multiple tanks in our classroom, that would be so cool. I know we're going to start off with just the one tank right off the bat, but if there's fish that we get, I'm going to put an extra tub in here, like a small tub, and I can keep some stuff in there. Oh, I know, Sharpie, and it's crazy. No, it's a normal beardy. It's that's a leatherback. It's an old school, old school OG kind of beardy. 15 to 20 years, really? Well, all right, Blaze. Looks like we're in for the long haul, huh, buddy? That's awesome. That makes me feel better. I don't feel so bad. But yeah, if you want to send any fish like that, just email me right there. You can see my email there. It's at valhallafishroom@gmail.com. If you want to send any fish for the classroom, or if you just want to get rid of fish, let me know. I have 30 or so. One is juveniles harassing the original group. Time to clean house. Yeah, I got you.
All right.
Yeah. Just get send me an email, and we'll bounce information back and forth and see what we got to do. I appreciate it a whole bunch.
I'm going to play Glass Box Hero. We're going to jam it up. We're going to rock on a little bit this morning.
Right on. Rock out.
Rock on.
Standing in the rain, in a heavy downpour, waiting for the pet shop to open the doors. Here the manager comes, watch him turn the key. He opens the doors as if just for me. I need a wine filter. They're in aisle 3. Look over there. They're buy one get one free. Keep the water warm. Didn't think that I needed, but I do for sure. That one better with a messed up fin. Grab that cup, put it in my hand. That Anubius and Java first. Bang it up, now watch it learn. Go home and get escaping. Just don't stop. Gotta keep on escaping. human kind. In a store without a name, $1 per gallon sale. Give me all your 10 gallons. I got plants in the mail. Guppies breeding out the ass. All these cichlids too. But that one mentor, I owe it all to you. Now it just keeps skating. It never gonna stop. Gonna keep on skating. And throw the plants right out the top. And be blessed, boss, hero, not crying his eyes. I'm blessed, boss, hero, not crying his eyes. Blessed, boss, hero, not crying. Without one better, boss, I'll make you cry tonight. Yeah, now I just keep skating. It never gonna stop. Gonna keep on skating. And throw the plants right out the top. Be the last box hero. I'm crying his eyes. I'm the last box hero. Without one better. I'll make it cry tonight. Last box hero. Last box hero. I'll make it cry tonight. Crying hero.
All
How
right.
cool is that, huh?
Right?
Fry. He's got fry in his eyes.
I love that song.
It's
really
pretty
do.
cool.
So sorry I had to step away, you guys. My son needed his truck got broke into, and they took his PlayStation and they took his wallet. They took everything. So he's having to get birth certificate, get a copy of his driver's license. I mean, you know how crazy all that stuff is, trying to get new Social Security
Wow.
card and all of that. So
Yep.
he had to stop by, and I had to
Have to
give
get
him
the posse out.
I give him
Have to
his
gather the posse.
thing. Uh-oh, Miss Dee Dee's on you.
Am I smoking?
Yep. Took the PlayStation, sure did. Yes, Miss Zen, it's over. Okay. Oh, Ed and I are starting a new stream on Thursdays after Jay.
What?
It's called Rico and the Man. Really?
Oh no. Way
I'll
cool.
be asking newbie fish questions to Ed and other guests. Awesome, Rico.
Outstanding. Digging it.
Love the idea of stocking some classroom tanks. Some of the fish just aren't worth the hassle to aquabid right now with the moving so close. It's just easier to share with friends. Yes, it is.
Agreed. What has the world come to? Absolutely, yes. It kills me. It's like people just don't, they don't get it, man. They have no respect for other people at all.
Nope. Okay, I am looking for something, you guys. Give me just a second to find this.
Zen. I can't do it. I just can't do it.
Yeah, she's doesn't like the rock song.
I'm the same way though. I get a song stuck in my head and I'm singing it for days.
Kenny, where did you send me that at? I think maybe you just emailed it to me. So that means I got to email it to myself and then not email, text it.
Yeah, I got it on my phone.
It's on your phone. Yeah, there it is. Right there. Okay.
That new banner, the new poster.
Yeah,
If that's an actual poster, I want
Uh-huh.
one.
it is.
I want one. The artwork
I'm
on
just-
that poster is beautiful.
Yes, it is. Okay,
If you guys
I'll
haven't
email-
seen it, you're missing out.
I'm just going to show. I'm gonna,
Oh, okay, great, fantastic.
I'm gonna email it and then to myself and then I'll show it. I should have already done this, but
Listen to 16 tons. 16 tons. And what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Wow, I guess I'm showing my age a little bit there.
I know it too. Hey, Leslie.
I grew up with big band music with my parents.
Yeah.
Like, my parents were, old. I hate to say that, but when I was born, my dad was 48 when I was born.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I'm adopted too, so but
Well,
my
I
mom
knew
was
that.
40 and my dad was 48. And so yeah, my dad listens, big band music. And my dad was a piano player too, and he just loved to bang on them ivories, boy. He would play some old like Bing Crosby and Dean Martin stuff, and it was like, wow.
I used to do you know Riders in the Sky, but oh shoot, what's that other one?
I know that song, Riders on the Storm.
Oh yeah. Yep. Well, then the other one that is played by Johnny Cash. With the devil
By a bass.
riding his herd.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
Mike.
Chattanooga Choo Choo. I've heard it. I don't know how many times.
Oh my!
Chattanooga Choo Choo.
My computer's locked up.
That was if I'm not mistaken, the Chattanooga Choo Choo was done by those three ladies. I can't remember their name, their little group name, but they did. If I'm not mistaken, it was three ladies that did Chattanooga Choo Choo. If I'm not mistaken. What's up, Mike? How you doing at Florida Fish Rescue?
Okay. Maybe it's that one. Nope. That ain't it.
That's not it.
Nope, that's not it. That's the new
Hammy's Exotics. How are you?
there it goes. Hammy's Exotics. Good morning.
Ghost Riders.
That's it, Ghost Riders, yeah. You got it, Rico. That song gives me chills. I don't know why it won't do that. Okay, I'm gonna have to. It should though. It should be. It's not a video file though. But maybe because it's a download, it'll show it. Probably not because it's not a video. No. Son of a gun. Try this. Let me see if it'll do it this
It was
way.
the Andrews sisters. See, I knew it was a group of ladies that did that. Glenn Miller and the Andrews sisters. Glenn Miller. Damn, that's an old one too. God, I haven't heard his name in forever.
I told it 3 and it gave me 6.
Glenn Miller. Now, Glenn Miller was a big band director, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
I don't know.
Here's one you probably haven't heard in a while. How about Lawrence Welk? That's an old big band director.
Nope, it won't show it that way either. Okay. I can share it to Facebook, and I know I can share it that way. So that's
Mr. Sandman. Oh Lord, that's an old one too. Holy
Mr.
cow!
Sandman, bring me a drink
That's right.
that I've ever seen.
Dave from Iowa. How you doing, man? That's
Dave
so cool,
from
man.
Iowa.
From Iowa. I mean, it's like that's close to home, man. Real close to home.
Edit start order. No, that's not what I want. I want.
Love the Lawrence Welk show. That show
I
was so
want-
old. I remember that.
You guys, there is an Aquatic Morning Show Facebook page.
Oh yeah.
There is. So when I
Bobby
show
and
this
Sissy
poster,
dance.
I'll show it at the same time.
Wow. Talk about memories.
Upcoming fish.
Wait a minute, Mr. Postman.
That if you can make plans to be there, this is one you won't want to.
I added a section to my YouTube page called Fish Rescues. It has you, Ricky, and OFR. If you know of any other channels to add, let me know. Way cool. I'm assuming you're talking to Mike from Florida Fish Rescue? My Fish Tanks, I'm assuming.
Now I can share this. It took 15 minutes.
Yes, Rico Stan, exactly.
Okay.
Hall was just before Lawrence Welk.
All right. Now I've got it. All right, you guys. Welcome to the Aquatic Morning Show Facebook page.
Right on.
And on it, the first thing I've ever put on it is the Fishtoberfest for Kenny E. and the Greater Portland Aquarium Society. They present the first annual Fishtoberfest, Sunday, October 10th, 2021, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Embassy Suites. And it's in Portland,
Right on.
Oregon. The aquarium.
Tell me that's not beautiful art.
I know, it's gorgeous. And special guests, Jason from Redfish Bluefish, Alex from The Secret History Living in Your Aquarium. And 2 p.m. you've got Dan from Dan's Fish. And then at 3 p.m. you've got Lucas Bretz, LRB. And at 4 you've got Lawrence Kent. It says an
Way
aquarium
cool.
related get together and swap meet featuring local brick and mortar retailers and the finest home brand aquarium fish, plants, and invertebrates. Sponsored by Kaya's Pets, Redfish Bluefish, Dan's Fish, Pleco, Aquaria. Is that it? Pleco? No.
Is it Pisces? I don't have my
Pisces.
glasses.
That's it. Pisces. He was talking about them earlier. I remember that now. Last night he was talking about them. Pisces Aquarium, because they have the That's the place that has the aquascaping stuff that he was talking about, and also aquatic arts. There are still, I guess, booths that can be purchased. If you go to www.gpas.club. So, very nice, Kenny. You or Miss Danny did a great job. I think my sister did a great job on the morning show page. You guys jump over there and let us know you found it.
I get some traffic on that page.
That's right. We're gonna get some traffic. Did you finish the Discord?
See, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get my personal one, so I know how to exactly do the morning show one. You know what I mean? So I'm using mine as like a what's the word, like a dummy page. To that way I don't make any mistakes on the Aquatic Morning Show page.
Okay.
But Kevin sat down with me for a little bit, and I was like, "Oh, okay, gotcha. I understand, got it." So
that is one of the hardest. I finally did. I re-downloaded it, and Father Fish had to send me a new link.
Yeah.
And I finally got there. I had to move back
Gotcha.
did it, but I did finally get there.
Now, is there already an Aquatic Morning Show Discord channel already?
No, because I thought you had already done it, so I told her not to do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll knock it out.
Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics, good morning.
Hey.
You guys, guess what? It is already been an hour and a half.
No way.
It has.
Holy cow.
Already been an hour and a half. So
my stomach's growling.
I am putting the link in chat. It is for anybody who would like to come up and join us on panel for the rest of the show. Just keep in mind that we have two things that we need to go over before the end of the stream. In fact, if you would like to, Rocko, you want have it
I'm
pulled
getting
up?
ready to pull it up right now.
We'll just go ahead and get that part done.
The last two times I've tried pulling it up, I have not been able to find the
I keep
schedule.
saying have got to get that written down.
Right. So it's under fish tubers notifications.
Yeah.
And I go to that page, and now I'm not getting anything. I have a black screen. What in the? I'm all froze up. Here we go.
See, I was froze up a minute ago too.
Yeah. See, I'm not seeing no schedule or nothing nowhere. Let's see if I can go in the about section. Is it in there? Nope. History. Maybe it's in here. Nope. I'm not being able to find this. Announcements, maybe? Nope. Rooms, no. Topics. Nada. Members, definitely not in there.
Dude, it's I don't know what you're looking at.
I'm looking at fish tuber notifications.
It's right on the first. I mean, as soon as you go to it, the very first comment thing that's there, you have to put "see more"
in the discussion.
You find it?
Nope.
Okay, hang on. I'm just going to show you.
Yeah, no, I have trouble finding it too.
Okay, look.
Okay.
There it is. First page. I mean, like I clicked on Fish Tours. We clicked on it. It is right there. Announcement number 1. Live schedule.
See, I got new activity, recent posts. I'm not getting anything like that. New activity.
Okay, let me back up a little then. And okay. Did you see this? Did you get to it by this way?
Okay, hold on. Let me back up too then. Back up. Why is Facebook so slow today?
The weather. Ricky, how are you?
I'm all right. I got to get ready for a funeral here in a few minutes,
Oh,
so
no.
I can't stay long.
Oh no.
The landlord's
Yeah,
wife passed away Friday evening,
Oh
oh
no.
no, man. Sorry to
and
hear that.
and to find out that the land that I'm renting is in her name.
Oh no.
So I'm talking to her husband and her kids to see if they're going to let me stay or not.
Oh my gosh, Ricky.
Oh no.
I'll know sometime this week if they're going to let me stay or not.
Right.
Did you make it to right
Okay.
there?
See, I go to, hold on, back up one more time. Okay. And hold on. I got to sneeze.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Oh, okay. So I go to groups. And then I go down to very first one. Groups you have joined. Fish tuber notifications. Last active about an hour ago. So I click on fish tuber notifications. And I don't get that.
What?
Here, I'll show you. I'll show you
Does
what
it
I
look
got.
like this, Rocko? Is it
No,
showing up
I'm
like
on
that for you?
I'm on my PC.
Mike.
Yeah, that's how it shows up on my computer. It's like this right here.
What's up, guys? Are you freaking kidding me, Ricky? You got property problems now too?
Maybe. I don't know yet.
Oh my god. So
See,
we're
this is what I got right here. Fish tuber notification. And that's what I get.
I don't know where you're.
Go back up. Go over to where it says announcements. That's where I click at. One over from where you're at. Where is blue at? Yeah, go right there. That's where.
There, right there. That's it.
Yeah, it's that one right there.
That's it.
I'm gonna write this down.
Right?
All right.
Yeah,
so
because I just
whenever
figured
you're
it
ready.
out when I went to it. Yeah, I'm not
Whenever
gonna.
you're ready.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit up here very long because I gotta go get a shower and then I gotta go get a haircut.
Oh no.
Haircut.
Yeah, I'm cleaning up real good for the funeral because she was like a grandma to me.
Oh, I got you.
How
Cut
close
that
are you to
long
the
hair
rest
off.
of the family?
Yeah, well, I've known the family 20 plus years, so they're like my second family.
Yeah. Well, maybe everything's gonna work out. Mike, how's things going on your end, man?
They're going. We found a piece of property that's about 100 miles away from where we are. That the price is right, the place is right, and it could work out. But it's literally just a piece of property. We'd have to clear it and figure out, pour a foundation, put a house on it, whatever.
Right on.
Anyway, so with we kind of have a 30-day reprieve at the moment with
Yeah.
house being up for sale. So
Right.
I don't know. We're trying to figure it out. The whole idea that the spot that we'd be moving to is in a really nice place, and it would be super cool if we could get it worked out. But like I said, it's just a piece of land, so we'd have to figure out, I don't know, get a mobile home pulled onto it or something for a while and pour a foundation. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't know. It's a thing. We'll figure it out.
Oh,
Yeah, my problem if I have to move is trying to find a place that'll let me have all the dogs.
Well, gosh, Ricky,
Right.
haven't we mentioned before that maybe you should combine rescues and you'd have to move to Florida, but
you have family here.
Yeah, that's the
There's
thing.
an
That's
opportunity.
the thing. I don't like the heat.
Well, up here, they ain't told me no up here yet.
well, I mean, like I don't like the heat either, but it's We're here.
Man, I love the heat, boy.
Yeah. I want you to bring that coat.
But I've had frostbite twice, so my fingers and toes and
Yeah,
ears
if I
and
moved,
stuff
if I moved anywhere, it'd be
don't like
Alaska.
the
My
cold.
wallet.
You'd move to Alaska. Yeah, then
Hell no.
Extreme.
You can have that cold weather stuff. I'm done with that.
It's cool, but it's
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and jump down. Just finish getting ready.
Okay,
Right on,
Ricky.
brother.
Well,
God bless you, buddy.
All right, brother.
You good now?
Does Brianne still stream on Mondays or does she stream on Tuesdays?
According to this, Mondays,
Yeah, but I don't.
4 o'clock
Oh.
Eastern.
I'll let everybody know what's going on in my stream on Friday night.
All right, brother.
Would you put that on?
Okay, I'll see you.
Peace, peace.
Right on, right on.
I just had to fix
Deuces.
I don't know what happened just there.
Is the state bird in Alaska the mosquito? I don't know, but in northern Wisconsin, I would say yes.
Yes, thank you. And a coat. Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
I know we used to go up to Wisconsin. There's an area up in the I want to say it's the northeast corner up there, and the mosquitoes. I swear to God, we go out there in the morning and get in the bass boat to go do some bass fishing on the lake, and you get in the boat, and then there's already a couple mosquitoes sitting in the seats, with a cigarette and a cold beer, waiting for us to get there. Like,
We say they're big as alligators. I mean, they'll carry
right?
Yeah.
a big old son of a guns down here. Big old son.
Yeah,
of a
the whole South gets lots of happy mosquitoes, no doubt about it.
I never didn't think that mosquitoes were up north. I always thought that they were always only down south.
Oh no!
I don't
Trust
know.
me, they're up north.
But they die off during the winter, so you get a reprieve for about 6 or 7 months.
Yeah,
Whereas
there.
Here they're just constant.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm good with that.
We haven't had any winters that count either. Like all of our winters. Well, I guess this past winter it got cold a few times, and it got really cold a few times, but it really wasn't enough to knock out the mosquitoes. So we have a massive one this year, and we haven't had winters that were we used to have winters that did kill them off, but for the last 5-10
Mosquitoes
years
are everywhere. Had them in Germany, Korea.
Man, the ones up in Alaska are freaking birds.
They are.
Really?
They're
Like albatross.
Heather says to think about
Those
a
are
pint
albatross.
blood. They're monsters.
Those aren't birds. Those
Wow.
are albatross.
But they're slow enough that you can, they're like here we have these things called no-see-ums.
Yeah, we
They're,
have.
Oh, I hate them little sons of what?
Yep, no see 'em.
Ooh,
Can't see them. They're so tiny and they just tag the hell out of you.
Yes, they
they
do.
bite the mess out of
Remember,
you.
they were getting us when we were out there in the water looking for the
Yep.
whatever. That's where I got the oysters and the little pikefish.
Yep.
They were
Yeah,
right there around those. What are those trees called?
Mangroves.
Mangroves. That's right.
Yeah.
Have you been back over there?
I have not. We've got red tide really, really bad right now.
Really?
Yeah, all that
Bummer.
not phosphorus, whatever the hell it is they dump. Phosphate
Yeah.
they dump.
Phosphate.
Oh,
Yeah,
horse
phosphate.
flies. Holy cow. Yeah,
Caused
I
a
don't
massive freaking
I
red
don't
tide.
dig horse flies. Oh,
Ugh.
With tons and tons of dead fish.
That-
It's so
mosquitoes are
sad.
horrible. No, I think he's in the bedroom, baby. He went outside and did his thing and came in.
Hey, is Rico still in chat?
I
Rico, what
don't know.
time? Oh, he's right there.
Speaking of no-see-ums,
No see-ums. Morning,
There's
Rico.
no seeing
What's
right
up?
there.
what were you gonna ask?
Not in chat anymore.
What time do you stream today? What time do you stream today?
8 o'clock
8
Eastern time.
Eastern. Okay. Got it.
So Steam Spot doesn't.
I don't put it on the notification thing because it's not really fish related, you know.
Yeah,
So,
but
Right
still.
on.
That's why we don't put it up there.
Tonight is the nerd night.
Yeah, geek out.
Geek out. That's
Right.
Not
it.
So
not
now
nerds.
that's-
Nerds and geeks are different.
So does Steam Fight
Yeah.
go at 8:00 as well?
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't for sure.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. Same time. Yep.
I don't get a chance to catch his stream very often. I'm usually eating.
Yeah, I don't either, especially because we stream at the same time. Oh,
You're
tonight
streaming.
I'm on with Fishy Biz.
You're
Okay,
on with
cool.
so you got your stream and then you're on with Fishy Biz.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then I have Fishy Biz tomorrow night for my interview. So
How cool is that?
You
He's
better
gonna
turn around and do the questions back at him like that.
yeah, you did a good job. He's gonna get tired of talking to me.
Yeah, Bob Steamboat is supposed to go at 8. So I guess it started out with Catfish Terry this morning at 6. When he went at 6, I think, and then Father
Yeah, he
Fish,
does.
and then us, and then Bree.
Okay.
I'm not sure if Bree is streaming today or not. But if she is, then she usually goes at 4. Corvus Ocean goes at 4. Bob Steamfight goes at 8. Rico and Ed go at 8. Fishy Biz goes at 9, and I guess Chubbs is going at 9 too.
Oh, is he?
So,
Okay,
yeah.
so he did move up then.
I think so.
Okay.
Hey Daniel Bless, how are you? I think, and either Kevin or Jen will stream tonight, and I don't know. I think it's Jen streams tonight. So that would be what what is her? What is her?
Fish room, backwards fish room.
Backwards Fish Room.
It's if Moore.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
And that's like late. I mean, that's like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m.
It's like
Standard time, Eastern.
Yeah,
Time.
it's because sometimes depends on who goes, last, who ends. Because sometimes they'll go at like my time, midnight.
Oh, gotcha.
Which would be 1 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and she's in Buffalo, so
yeah,
my time.
Yep. So I'll just put her down for 1. So this week, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to redo whoever's
so we got
streaming. Yeah, and then because this will be on my Facebook, and it's also going to be on our
Instagram
website, Instagram. It'll be on everything, and I'll be able to keep it.
Right on.
Yeah, and I get why Bob doesn't want to. Why he doesn't want to make changes, because he wants people. He doesn't want to make changes unless the channel specifically comes to him, which makes sense, because anybody could just
I
say.
totally get that.
People can just say, "Oh, they're not streaming anymore," but they are.
Right, and I get that, but I'm just going to do the ones that we know that are streaming. And if you are going to stream, let me know. We'll put it in there. If you're not, let me know. We need to be y'all's news. If there's something that you won't put out there, let us know. We are the mouth of the fish fam, you guys. Come on.
I'm laughing because I was just so southern. Just the way you said it, just the way you said it was so southern.
Yeah, just all you gotta do is email it to the Aquatic Morning Show.
That's right.
At gmail.com.
That's right. And I need an email list too, you guys. I need y'all to email us so I can have your email. I won't spam you. I promise.
I might, but she won't.
Miss Dee Dee, mouth of the South. That's right, baby.
You need to get that spreadsheet started with everybody's birthdays too.
Yeah. Ricky, I'm going to do it day by day. So don't get me too far ahead or I'll start getting everything mixed up.
Yeah.
I'll do tomorrow's and then, yeah. Yeah.
The hard thing is those channels like All Things Fish. He does stream on Tuesday nights at 10 p.m. Standard Time, but not very often.
Right.
But then he'll go on a tear where he does every night for a month.
Right. Well, I'm only gonna do it unless he says yes. I'm gonna stream tonight.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna do the ones that we know that I know, for sure that are gonna stream that day.
Yeah.
And then Bob can keep that one and
yeah. It's always good to have multiple sources for people to check. But
and then I'm also on the Facebook page and the everything, all the social media sites for the Aquatic Morning Show. You guys, I'm fixing to have the list of all of the dates of everything coming up. That way, you can just go click on that one spot, and all of the dates for everything coming up will be there. Instead of me, I'm still going to read the things, but just to kind of let everybody know who doesn't know. But if you heard me say it, but didn't catch what I said exactly, you could go there.
Yeah.
Or information.
Or you need to go back and reference it or something later in the day or whatever.
Right. Exactly. That's it.
Hey, Mike. You there, Mike?
Hey, what?
How we doing on the form thing? I know you got
it is done. I need to send you a link. I don't know. I keep forgetting to do it. So I'll go dig it up for you in a little bit here and get it sent to you.
Well,
Danny Danny Westy said he may stream today at 2 Central. That's right, because he's got today off. Okay, cool. Like Terry's impromptu, yeah.
Yeah, he does a lot of those.
Yeah. Y'all, I'm telling you, right after we're done streaming, it's nothing.
Yeah.
It's been there for a while. That's why I was doing the show after, but unfortunately, life has taken a turn.
Yeah. You might get back to it, but
like
I said, it's very open.
I do one once in a while, just if I've got to work at my desk anyways, I'll a lot of times I'll start one up. Otherwise, I like to sort of get out of this room after I'm done with my contract work. I go out in the living room or I go out in the backyard or whatever.
I hear you.
Because I spend too much friggin' time in this little room. I need a break from it. Even though all my fish tanks are in here, I still, this is where I work. I'm working right now. And
that's right. I go to the living room to watch TV. But other than that, I'm either in the fish room or I'm in the living room. I hardly ever see my bedroom because I don't sleep in my bed. I sleep in the recliner because my bed hurts my back, even though it's an expensive freaking bed. So, yeah, anyway, it's just I'm more comfortable in the recliner. And my husband, he's on graveyards a lot, so it doesn't matter.
So you guys don't get to sleep together very often?
No.
Gotcha.
No.
A few years ago, I had to... for work, I had to go farther in New York State for almost a month. I was working at another place. And that first night was the first time in like 25 years my wife and I did not sleep together. So it was weird. The first time in 25 years that you didn't have somebody else in the bed there with you.
Right.
Yeah, that's weird.
I know that for the first 10 years of mine and Joe's marriage, we never spent a night apart, ever.
Yeah.
And then it was like that one day, and it is very weird. It is. It's just very weird.
They didn't have any lids.
I just said it. I've got one I can pour it into.
Thanks, Jimmy P.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. Good luck. Let me know if you need anything.
You actually gonna answer the phone?
Maybe. I'll be off my stream here shortly.
All right.
Well, say hi since I'm talking to you. And they know I'm not talking to a ghost. My oldest.
It's a ghost.
What's up, Bolton? All right, man.
Mike.
Mike, where you at?
My couch in my living room.
I saw that beautiful face of yours, huh?
No, man, I just woke up a little bit ago. I was up till like 4:30, so I am not pretty right now.
Outside of Jess, look at the rest of us. You got nothing to worry about, Mike.
Hey,
yeah. Well, at least you look awake, brother.
I'm starting to be the cutest one here.
No, I'm the cutest.
Heather said hi, Colton. From a distance.
I was walking out when
And
you
Liz,
said that.
too.
I just heard it.
Yep.
Thank you, Miss Deborah. Thank you. All right, bye.
I guess I'm gonna run to Social Security office because Jamie ain't called me back yet.
Okay, be careful.
Love you, Mom.
Love you too.
Nice to
Aw.
meet you.
Love you too, Colton.
Oh, isn't that so cute? Love you too.
He's a nut.
My kids rarely say it back. You know,
Aw.
my daughter always does, but
Yeah.
my oldest son will just say, "You too," you know, or my youngest son doesn't say anything.
Aw.
Well, he's a little weirdo.
Maybe Ricky. Maybe.
I love you.
Give your mama a kiss. Deborah said, "Give your mama a kiss." Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
Damn, do I have to spread all the love for y'all? I got you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Mike, if you could get that link over,
Yeah, I just need to.
Alishon, does Mob McGuppy really? Does he stream on Mondays at 7 Eastern?
Oh yeah. Yep,
Seven,
we
so
forgot.
6
Yeah.
Central?
Yep. And he's regular.
Okay.
He's regular, like he eats a lot of fiber.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, coffee grinder.
Coffee grinder. What kind of coffee?
I'm back.
He's got it
Sorry
muted.
about
What? Hey, Jess, you were going to send me that brochure too for the Secret Santa thing. Don't forget
You know,
that.
I gotta find it. I still haven't done that yet. Okay, got it on my list.
I want to get that out too because I want to put that in the video. As soon as I get the link from Mike and that from you, then I can put out that video for
Okay.
for both
Mine
things.
would be anyway, she-
Okay.
Right
I will.
on.
It's 8 o'clock coffee.
I'll have to get it off of my other computer in the other room. So I will. I've got a note to do that, and I will work on that for you today.
Okay.
We're getting it together for you guys. Sorry, it's a mess. He's a good kid. He just, I don't know. He just needs to get his crap together. That's all. But he's a good-hearted kid.
Yeah, I felt the
My
same way.
Texas
But
liquid hit the lid.
my oh, sorry, Rocco, I was talking over you.
No, you're good.
My oldest son was the same way too, and then just one day, it just all clicked for him, and he just, he's 30, and I don't know. It wasn't that long ago either. He was like 26 or 27, and it just all clicked for him one day, and he just got everything just fell into place, and now he's doing really good. And he just bought his first house, and he's just
Yeah, and that's how he's gonna be. And he's just really doesn't know what. I mean, he's had jobs. He liked doing the glass services and stuff, but that fell through. Well, he got fired, but he'll get it together, and he's too good-hearted. He will help. He'll help you. He's great with animals. I mean, he's just real good-hearted, but he'll work hard too. It's just,
That's hard to find these days too.
Yeah, it's just not everything has went his way yet. Hey, you were looking for Alishon, right? He's in there now. Somebody was.
Alishon,
Yeah.
thank you so very much, my friend. Introduced me to a new website that I wasn't aware of either, too. So that's really cool.
Hey,
I
Danny.
I appreciate that, and so does the kids and my girl.
That I've heard that many, many, many times that men don't grow up until they're like 26, 28, 30 years old, and then they finally get it together. Unless you go in the service.
I was a little bit younger, but I had kids, or I had a kid.
Yeah.
Well, after my first marriage was still, I was still a pretty immature.
Yeah.
I'm still immature. I'm in my 60s and I'm still immature. I'm not going to grow up. This is who I am.
Right. I mean, my Colton's dad was 7 years older than me. I was 8. I turned 18 and he was 21, 22, 23. So 7 years older than me. I don't even know. And so it was and he already had 2 kids. So our kids were his 3rd and 4th kid. And then he's actually got a 5th kid. I had him cut and he got reversed with the new wife after me. He's been married 4 or 5 times now, but
wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was the longest. Mine and his marriage was the longest, 6 years.
Wow.
But
if you're gonna bounce around like that, why freaking get married? Just bounce around and be fun with it.
I think he finally has figured that out. I think finally. But
yeah, no sense.
Look, I don't have to talk to him anymore.
Right.
My kids are old. I don't want to get to him. We don't live around each other.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, I haven't talked to my ex in 40 years.
Yeah.
Right on. Me either.
Yeah. That's.
I've never talked to you.
I want it. That's how I want it. And you know, things could have been so much easier, but some people just don't make it that way.
My wife and my ex are friends, so problematic.
See, I could have been really good friends with the new wife, but
Yeah, I'm friends with my wife's ex.
Yeah.
We were friends before they were exes.
Oh yeah.
He actually I let him live at my house for a few months when they were still together. So but they broke up. He cheated on her. They broke up.
Hold on, Danny.
I'm with you, Debbie.
Like 3 years.
So with you, Deborah.
What's
Danny,
up?
They're ex for a reason, and I plan to keep it that way.
What is Danny talking about?
And then
My
somebody
ex
had made a
is
comment.
free
I don't know
now?
who said it, but they said once they get out of the army, they turn 18 again. I have to disagree. I was in my 40s when I got out, and I felt
But
like
not
I was
everybody
40.
is. A lot of them just go in there for their 2 or 4 years and they get out and they're still
Right, yeah. I mean, I got out. I went in '94 and I got out in the end of 2012.
Well, Ricky.
So I think what Danny Weiss is saying is that he murdered his ex and she is now a tree.
Yeah, he buried under a tree or planted a tree on her. And now he just made me feel like crap because he said she died and we spread her ashes. So joking about it.
Well, I was thinking that she was one of those pod things that they have.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
It really is. In its own little scientific way, it is pretty cool. I don't know that that's what I would want to do, but
I would, but my wife already decided that we're getting cremated and mixed together. So
yeah, I think that's going to be the route I go as well. I don't know. I just have a problem with.
You want to? Here, I'm going to share a picture real quick. This is me and my ex-wife in about 1985 or so.
I was 5 years old. In 1985, I was 5 years old.
Rocko?
No.
Oh, look at you! Mullet.
Look at that mullet.
Look at that mullet.
Wow.
Look at that mullet.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
That's awesome.
Holy cow.
That was
still had
Arizona.
hair.
That was like Christmas time. I know it's Christmas time because I'm holding like a plate of food, and my parents must have came to our house. That was our little condo. We had a condo in Arizona. It had to be like Christmas or Thanksgiving because first of all, I'm wearing a sweater, and it's Arizona, so it was probably 70 degrees, but I was still wearing a sweater. And I've got a plate of food in my hand, so it had to be late in the year. But that was our place. And that's my ex-wife. All right, I just like showing that picture because
I like the mullet.
Getting old happens to everybody.
It does.
Well, most people, the lucky ones,
Yeah.
Right.
Jess, you are the same age as my daughter. Really? Yeah, I'm an 80 model. I'm an 80s model. 80, like straight up 1980.
80s model.
80s model. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm an 80s model. Always stuck with the big handy. Well, all right, you guys. I'm gonna do the things coming up. We got Aquashella Chicago, August 14th and 15th. That's in 2 weeks. Northern Illinois Aquarium Support Group, September 19th. Loves Park, Illinois. I know somebody was interested in that one last week. Aquaticon has been moved from September to October, but I don't think we have a date in October yet, right, Rico? I believe.
No, yeah, there's no. It's not set in stone yet.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so it's kind of on hold. Just come be looking for it.
Yeah.
The guy had to have some kind of replacement, right? Knee replacement, hip replacement, something like that.
I'm not sure. I think it was some of it was monetary, and then James did mention something about his wound. He broke an aquarium and had like a ton of stitches. So to be honest, it happened a while ago.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I wasn't listening right at the time. I just heard that it was postponed.
Okay.
So
I think he had to have some, because of a wreck. I think he's got to have some kind of replacement. But he knows about Aquashella and on October, and I think that's kind of like the thing. There's a lot of things going on, and they don't want to cover something else up or make it so that it's hard for other people to get there, but they don't want to postpone it so far that they end up having to push it on to next year. So
yeah. There we go. Zen Ginger said Kinney hurt himself and they are moving it due to it. Yes. So
okay.
And I think the goal was like the second week of October, because Aquashella being the last of the month.
Right. All right, the Ohio Cichlid Association Extravaganza, November 19th through the 21st in Strongville, Ohio. Aquashella Dallas is a Hilton. I don't know what this word is. Antork, ANATOK, something like that. Anyway, it's a hotel. There's a swap meet in Chattanooga this weekend. It says in Southeast Tennessee Fish Club.
If I'm correct, that's also the one where James and Ed are doing a talk.
Okay.
So they're going to be doing a talk there, if that's the same one. I believe it is.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right too.
I'm going to, on one of their channels, I don't know how we're setting it up yet, but I'll be live streaming that talk and taking questions from people. So people and the Fish Fam can ask them questions, as well as the people that are there can ask them questions. So it's like a simulcast kind of thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's awesome.
I don't have any details yet. I don't know if it's going to be on there. Is it going to be on mine? I think it's going to be on James's channel, but I'm not sure the details.
Right. Okay, we got do not have this one. This one was this weekend. Does anybody know how the Deep South Guppy Show went this weekend?
I don't think anybody went.
IFGA members. I know Ed said if he went, he would have been the only one going.
Yeah, he didn't go. He took his mom to a thing instead.
Okay. The 9th International WAC meeting is September 17th, 18th, and 19th. And that one's in Austria.
Won't be going to that one.
I know, right? The American Library Association Convention, October 21st through the 24th, Miami, Florida. Catfish Cataclysm in Wisconsin, the 8th through the 10th. Keystone Clash.
Woohoo!
East Pennsylvania, September 24th through 26th. It's a 2-club event. Gary Lane will be there. Doors open.
Can't wait to meet him.
I know, right? All right. So that's what I've got for events coming up. We will have a page that'll have all that on there soon. Still working on all of it, but we're getting it.
All right, kids, I'm gonna hop down. I gotta go feed everybody.
Yep, we are almost done with it too. So
See you, Mikey.
thank you for coming
I'll
up,
see you all
Mike.
later. Rico, I'll get that link over to you a little bit later today. I gotta go.
Mike.
I think it's still on private at the moment.
Let me
Perfect.
know if anything you find out anything or anything. Okay.
Yeah, as stuff progresses, I'll certainly keep you up to date.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Hi. Thanks for popping up.
Later on, buddy.
All right. What am I doing here? I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. All right. Yep. Santa Claus. What are we up to, Enrico?
Yeah.
Still right around 2,000. Not a lot of updates recently. I think we've picked everybody clean for now. But yeah, right around 2,000. And again, I haven't even reached out to a lot of people yet, like Jadrin and some of those channels that have shops, because I wanted to get I wanted to have all the forms and the video done so that I can just say here. This will answer a bunch of your questions.
Right.
Make it easier on them. Right. So yeah, we're right around 2K in donations right now.
That's awesome, man.
I think the spreadsheet says 1,750 or something exactly,
Yeah.
but there are other people that Dan's Fish said he'll definitely join in. KG said they'll definitely join in.
And
As
we'll
sponsors.
join in. We're gonna do some.
Yeah. So just from what those people have told me, but we haven't worked out the details. That's why it's not on the spreadsheet.
Right.
That's why the discrepancy between 2,000 and 1,700.
Right. That's still amazing.
It is. It is. There's
That's way
Ed.
cool.
I'm shocked at it.
Yeah, I
I'm
am
just
too.
shocked that so many people just jumped at it, and and I really appreciate the trust too from the community. Because a lot of people just sent me money. I mean, I could leave tomorrow. You just don't. So there's a lot of trust there.
Yes, there is.
So I appreciate the the trust in me to do the right thing, and I
Hey, there's
Absolutely.
Ed
yeah, he just
and
came
Lumpy
in.
Dog.
Lumpy Dog.
You guys are
What's
just
going on?
waking up, and we're visiting in.
Right.
That could be your theme song somewhere there. The best part of waking up, the morning show in your cup. I don't know, something like that.
I
There
know,
you go.
like
That old commercial, remember? Folgers.
That's right. I also wanna I want one that how when they have like a special report or something that comes
Oh
up.
yeah.
I want that. That's it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
want something like that to do also. Or maybe like do that right before I say all of the events coming up or something. I know, something cool like that.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Right on, right on, right on.
All right. All right, you guys. We are going to end it here for today. And thank everyone for coming. It has been a great show today. It's turned out really good. Started out with Father Fish.
Fantabulous.
We're ending with Rico. How can we do better than that?
That's a lot of old hair.
That's okay. We've had a blast. Hope everybody got up in a fairly good mood. And if you didn't, I hope we changed it to a smile by now. But it is time for us to go. Someone else may go later. You guys be looking at it. Of course, there's a big lineup starting. I can think about 4. Unless Bree goes, it'll start getting kicked off about 4. So, you guys, we're gonna go out listening to Stephen P. 2003 and Moody Garden Drought.
Right on.
We'll see you in the morning, same time, same place. We'll see you
God
guys
bless y'all.
then.
You are the greatest, and don't forget, don't drink the tank water.
That's right.
I'm here at Booty Gardens, I beg your pardon. I gotta get the shot in this spot for my fish too. I wish you would move your ass, stop touching the glass. I hate to harass, but let me take a little vid right fast. Yeah, it's Nemo, it's Dory, we all know the story. But don't forget Bruce and Crush and Bubbles and Gil. See if you can find them and let me film. Now reef preservation is quite a virtue, and every creature in the ocean has evolved to hurt you. Always swimming around, not making a sound. We'll take you down, you won't be found. And the scary motherfucker is invading every bay now. Speaking of pain, this is insane. Look at these jellies and let these death monsters entertain. This spot is pretty placid, probably better on acid. The lights, the motion, dripping on the ocean. People call them jellyfish, but I think you got the notion. A fish is a fish, and this is a jelly, I'm telling you, fella. And this is called the X-umbrella. Nigeria, this might be my favorite area. You don't see this every day in aquaria. And before we pivot from this exhibit, I must admit it, I got another jelly tidbit. If you've never been mired in Hydra, you might be surprised to find these guys reside in the same phylum. Hark, it's a shark, it'll bite you and leave a mark. It's kinda cool in a way, I could watch him all day, I say. But we gotta go, cause he's moving kinda slow, and I wanna pet a stingray. Now it's my first foray, but I can't see the moray. The eel, for real, up in the coral being steel. I'm gonna try to find him while he's too busy hide. Let's jump in the other line, I wanna see some seals. Of course, I know my rhymes are forced. You're getting bored, you can't afford to hear no more. So here's my last report. It's a motherfucking seahorse. Surprise, bitch. It's a freshwater verse. I don't need to coerce or be terse. This song's getting worse. I just spit a random word like salami, so I can say, man, that's a big ass gourami. Now this is pretty weird, it's not my typical vibe, but if you're entertained, then I think you should subscribe and hit the like. I know it's trite, but the algorithm's always right, so tell the feed you want to see more of me, Stephen P. 2003.